Alright everyone, happy Memorial Day. I'm going to be playing a favorite game of mine, one I haven't played in a little bit, so it'll be fun to revisit this one. Thought it'd be an easy way to get into this. Just skip the story, I mean, come on, everybody knows the story of Banjo Kazooie. Gotta find your sister. Now, I forget if you need to do the tutorial to get the extra health or if they just give it to you. So I'm just gonna skip it and see what happens. Or should I do it? I don't know. So I'm actually playing on the Switch, if you couldn't tell. I'm using the N64 Controller to make it as authentic as possible without trying to hook up the 64. Was thinking about doing the Xbox version because that one has the autosave for notes, which makes the game a lot easier. But, you know, for this, I thought just use the Switch one and I'll just use the save state when I get a lot of notes, because I don't want to deal with that. Because the 64 version is definitely a harder version of the game. And harder in the sense that it just becomes more of a stressful game, because especially in like Rusty Bucket Bay, when you can so easily die, you don't want to have to get all the notes over again. So definitely don't want to have to worry about that. Okay, so I need to get these. So weird playing on an N64 controller again. Oh, I have to talk to him. Gosh darn it. Oy, 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 oy. Oh well. It'll be good to have a refresher. Like I said, I think last few times I played this was on the Xbox version. Yeah. Come on, French. Give my hand. I know, ZA. Boy, boy. I hope everyone is having a good Memorial Day. It's been pretty chill. We've had rain the last like 5 days, so it's actually kind of nice to have a nice day out there. Got the sun out, so I'm excited to see some actual spring weather instead of like fall weather. I feel like going to the pumpkin patch. There's been a lot of Banjo talk lately. I wonder if they're actually going to make another one. You know, I feel like it's about time, right? You think Microsoft Rare is actually going to do it? It's been a lot of teasing lately, and I'm very curious to see what happens with that. You know, I'm really considering trying Nuts and Bolts. I've played it like a few times, but no more than just like, you know, kind of goofing off. Never really gave it a fair shot. Maybe that's just my fault, but I don't know. Has anyone like played it? I actually do hear some people that do enjoy it. I mean, as a kid, I always liked Banjo Kazooie more than Kazooie. I mean, as an adult now, I prefer Kazooie, but I don't know. Maybe I just need to revisit it. It's been a long time since I revisited Tooie as well. It's just, I don't know. After revisiting these games, I've found that Kazooie was just perfect. And I think Tooie, just the worlds in Tooie, I really loved. I remember when my mom would go to Walmart. When I was a kid, I would always look in the electronics section and read the player's guide for Banjo Tooie, and I always felt like I had like a leg up on it. But I didn't own the game until, I don't know, many years later. Maybe that's why it like kind of felt special. But like going back and forth between the two, I just like this game. I don't know, it just is more concise. And like I said earlier, I'm probably going to use save states on some of this stuff because stuff like that. But no, like more so for the harder levels because it's just a pain having to recollect all the music notes. And the Xbox one is nice because it saves after every note you get, so it makes it a little more, you know, like user friendly. Just practicing. It's been a while. It's probably been, I don't know, maybe a year since I've played. I haven't like completed the game in a while. It's one of those games where it's like it's just one of those games where I feel like once I start, it's very hard to stop, but then something comes up and then I just don't revisit it. And there's a big risk of that because oh my gosh. Because Mario Kart comes out next week, and I am very excited about that. Hopefully I'll be playing some of that on here. We'll see. I wanted to stream this, but I was having way too many issues trying to get it to work. And, you know, that's just not fun. Because I freaking hate that. Finally. Yeah, this game's relatively easy overall, like minus a few things. Like, I'd say probably the hardest level in this game is, I want to say Rusty Bucket Bay. Like, TikTok Woods is very, I think it's more so confusing. Like, it's easy to get, like, lost and stuff like that. But, and I think I probably played that one the least out of all of them, but it's easy to get turned off by the time you get to Rusty Bucket Bay, because it's just, it's a pain. Although I love the music in that one. It's kind of like Grunty Industry is in the second one. I like always remember loving that level, but like when I revisit it now, it's just like, Alright, last one is killing enemies, right? Yeah. So, just gonna give this a shot, playing some Banjo. Probably just for this sake of this video, I'm only gonna do up until like the first level or so. Maybe I'll do the second one today, but we'll see. We just have to see how long it takes. Usually I can do the first level in like 10 minutes or so, and it's funny because it's like the second level I can do in like 20 minutes and then 30 minutes and so forth. It's... Oh, look at it, yeah. I don't think I ever used that move in this game. It's like, I don't know, it's not very practical. I feel the biggest move I use is the Kazooie eye pack thing. Oop. I use this a lot too. These are like the superior attacks. I think the one thing I always loved about Banjo Tooie though was the all the fun Kazooie weapons and power-ups, and I think the transformations were cooler in that game. But I don't know. There's just so much. This one just feels perfect. All right, this one I'm a master. Yeah. Come on, bring it on. Easy. Yeah, the one thing that's really nice, I guess I'll talk about it in the next, when I get to the first world. Ooh. Trying to get used to the N64 camera controls again. Does not a fond memory, right? I mean, I'm sure there's nostalgia for some people on it, but I don't know. Not for me. I don't know. I mean, first playing Mario 64 at like Sears used to be like the coolest thing in the world. But every time you'd go there, I don't think anyone ever played a level in that game. They would just like roam around the courtyard. Maybe they'd get into the castle, but usually it was just, let's stick to the courtyard. I do like Rare's sense of humor. From subtle to very blatant. Yeah, sorry if I'm not engaging in the story so much. It's just such a, you know, not here for the story. I'm here for the platforming. You know, I'm really excited about the new Donkey Kong game too, and I'm not a big Donkey Kong player. I never got into Donkey Kong 64 when that came out. Like, I remember renting it from Blockbuster, but I remember as a kid I could not get past the first boss, that armadillo. I don't know. Maybe I was, oh wait, I think the puzzle piece is over here, right? Oh, Banjo looked a little funky there. I don't know, this game just looks so good still. I don't know. I know it might be upscaled for Switch or not, but I always just remember the jiggies looked so, like, appealing. Like, I always just wanted one. To enter a world shown below. Yes, yes, yes. I'm ahead of the game. Press B, yes, yes, I know, and then you press the E to put them all in. Now there's a certain order of things to do in this level, and I just have to remember to do the ants, or the termite stuff, last. Because I need to be the termite to get the thing later on. But the nice thing about this game is if you kill somebody, they stay dead as long as you're in the level, and their health stays too. And that is extremely, like, just nice. Because, like I said, in Banjo Tooie, they changed that, and it makes the game a lot worse for it. You know, like, it's just annoying because the enemies respawn very fast, and on top of that, they don't drop health power-ups. Like, once they drop their first health power-up, they do not drop a second health power-up. So, basically, they can just peck away at your health if you're in the level for a long time. So it's just a little kind of one of those little things that makes a big difference. It's definitely weird playing on the N64 controller again, but trying to be somewhat authentic. I'm thinking of some ways that I might be able to capture the N64 on my computer, and if I want to like go more authentic. I think I need the egg stuff for... Actually, do I need the egg stuff for him? Do not know. I do love that they go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Give me the moves. This is the game changer. Alright. Now I get the butt slam from over by the Mumbo. Yeah. Actually, am I able to do the termite thing at the last? Alright, now there's some eggs and Mumbo tokens over here. You know, it's funny, like, I love the N64 controller. I know a lot of people shit on it. And going back to it, it was kind of difficult, but like, after playing for, you know, these last, like, almost 20 minutes, it feels natural again. I don't know. For the most part, obviously it's a little, like, stiff in some aspects, but, like, your hand really does meld. I had a much harder time getting used to, like, a PlayStation controller than I did the N64 controller. And maybe that makes me weird, I have no idea. Yippee! Sorry if the movement makes anyone nauseous. Like I said, I'm trying to give it as much of a authentic feel to the original. Alright, Congo. Yeah, boy. It gets me every so often. Come on. Yeah. Sucker. Now I gotta give Chimpy his due. Yeah, boy. Where's Chimpy? Chimpy just, I don't know, something about Chimpy I don't like. Maybe I just feel like he needs pants or something, I don't know. It's like the most realistic monkey Rare has done. I think Bottles gives you a few eggs to it, I think. If I hit B to talk to Bottles, I don't know, I guess B for Bottles. Alright. C and then C button. I always thought the back shot was always the funniest thing when I was a kid. But you know, juvenile humor, right? It's also weird that you can like recollect the eggs because they bounce back into you. It's pretty funny. Alright. So let's kill Congo. Just gotta slap him. Oh, he got me. Yeah, got him. You know, Congo is very honorable. I do appreciate, but he does become a jerk again. I think he does still just attack you after like a few moments. So, you know, I give him some credit, but he is kind of a jerk. Alright, there's the grunty switch. Gotta get this. See, I messed up. I had to get the ground pound. I thought about it and I didn't do it. That's on me. Yes, he's back to being a dick. But, you know, again, honorable in that he lets you collect the Jiggy before he starts going ape again. And I appreciate that. I forget if I had to do something in here first. I know this guy tells you, like, you can't be in here, but, you know. Okay, no. Oh, I need the Mumbo token. I think that was it. I think, like, you need to get all the Mumbo tokens in order to get to the power-up. So has, like, everyone played this game? There's still people who, like, missed out on this one? I mean, there's just so many ways to play this game nowadays, so it's like, it'd be surprising to me. Alright, this is another one where you can mess up if you're not careful. You need to, I think, wait until there's 2 left, or 1 left. Yeah, I think it's 1. Yeah. It's easy to miss this one if you're not careful. Alright, this is the last move in the level. Alright, let's see here. The ultimate move. I think my favorite move out of all the games was the one where you slam Kazooie down. It's rough, but it's pretty cool. Again, like I said, it's just like, Tui has a lot going for it, but there's just like these small things they did that kind of ruined it for me. Like, it's the smallest things that make the biggest difference a lot of times, unfortunately. Because I think also, what was it? The respawning enemies is major. Also, there's a lot of backtracking, and that's kind of annoying. I mean, maybe some people like it, but I don't know. The fact that you have to constantly, like, go back to a level because you needed to power up from another level and this, that. It's kind of annoying, but at the same time, it's also kind of cool that a lot of the levels connect. So, I don't know, it's so challenging. There's so much good and bad to Banjo, like, Tui. Although, I will say the worst part of Banjo Kazooie, or Tui, is Carrie the Canary, or whatever. She is the worst. Okay. So let's see, we have 1 Jiggy in the anthill. Oh, we got one right here. I forgot how easy this level is. Alright, so there's the Jiggy for getting the Jinjos. I think there's one over here. So I think we should be able to get all of them. And then there's one on top of the anthill. Alright, so I think I got them all. I just need to get all the notes and get the grunty switch, because if I do the grunty switch thing, then it's going to be a little annoying. And I think there's, the last of the notes are in the termite mound. If I am not mistaken, that is. Although, I don't have that many left, so... Yeah, they might be there. Alright, so I'm gonna go get that real quick. Oh, fall damage, forgot. Oh well. Banjo could take a few hits. I feel like I remember as a kid this guy had like deadly in it. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just like the kid in me that was not as good at video games. It is funny to think about like the games you played as a kid that you struggled with, and then like going back and like, what? It's like, how was that even possible? Like, how could I struggle with this? It's like, well, you know, kids don't always retain things. So anyone who has played this game, do they have a favorite level? Like, what's your favorite level in this game? I'm curious. I think mine... I don't know, I loved it. I always liked, I think it's definitely the Mad Monster Mansion. It's probably my favorite. I feel like that most people agree to that. Because it's just, I don't know, everyone loves Halloween to a degree. I think I love the music of the TikTok videos. I remember as a kid, I would read the instruction booklet all the time, and I would see, like, I think I used to tell you the levels. And, I remember seeing those levels, and I'm like, how do you get there? Like, how do you get to these levels? Like, I'm trying to remember, like, as a kid, I think as far as I could get was, I know I did the snow level, I know I did, where is the last skull? How could I forgot? Is it in here? I thought it was in here. Ooh. Huh. Where's the exit? I'm trapped. I lost him. Where's the Mumbo head? Is he in the other eye? No? Oh, this is terrible. How do I forget where the Mumbo head is? Can't be that difficult to find him, right? Did I forget him over here? I know I got one over here. There too. Got the one by Congo. I got the one at the... Where are you, Mumbo? Where are you hiding? Is he about to start? He's underwater. I don't think he's in a tree, right? Ugh. No? Where's... Oh! Ah! Yep. I know. Oh wait, no, that's just the honeycomb. This is problematic. believe I forgot where the last one is. How can I forget? Did I miss it up here? Well, this is just embarrassing. I've been far from this game for that long. Like, where could he possibly be? Is he in here and I just skipped him? Like, I know I grabbed the one that was up. Yeah, like, there's no way. Yeah, like, totally. Where am I missing them? Where's Mumbo? Where's the Mumbo? Did I not grab the one from the hut? I could have swore he was in the hut. Like, how? I feel this is something that always happens. I always, like, lose the last Mumbo head. He's holding out on me, I think. I think he has it. He's just holding out on me. It's the first level. Why did they make him so hard, Mumbo? Is he underwater? I just don't think he is. Is he over here? Yeah, he's terrible. I don't think you can kill the bull this early in the game. I think he's one of those characters you have to use the gold feathers on. You know what? I think I know where he is. Is he over here? Is he in the space between? No? Seriously? I don't have to look it up. Sorry, I'm like screaming because I know where it is and I just can't remember. I don't think Congo has another one. I'm completely flabbergasted. Like, where is it? Will the mystery never be solved? Like, I really don't know. And I don't want to, like, sorry about that. I don't want to skip it, like right here. It's not like a thing where I have to, like, be the ant. Like, I don't have to leave this level and come back. Like, that doesn't make sense. It's not up here. Wait, what was that? No. Yeah, I'm, like, pretty sure. Like, seriously, where is it? Mumbo! Mumbo! Mumbo, there you are, you beautiful bastard. Found you. You know, it is kind of fun in Tui that you get to be Mumbo. You just like tasers people. Oh, the dialogue kills me. So, I actually got to meet Grant Kirkhope, who is the voice of Mumbo and the composer of the game. And he was extremely nice. He signed my Banjo Kazooie instruction booklet. I was very honored. I definitely would recommend if you get a chance to meet him. He's a very cool dude, very humble. I've heard a lot of good things about the OG Rare staff. So, but I can't attest to anyone other than Grant. Oh yeah. I remember this jump is dumb for some reason. Like I always struggle with this one. There's like certain jumps in this game that I always like struggle with. Come on, dude. Thank you. Much appreciated. Oh yeah. Screw the eggs, don't need them. We'll get plenty of those later on. Alright, so this is the last one. I also like that when you get damaged in this game, like, it's very Doom-esque, like, Banjo starts looking messed up. Also, Termite doesn't take fall damage, so... Alright, now we got everything in this level. We can leave. And of course we're not gonna go back. Yeah, see, in the Xbox One you don't have to worry about that because it auto-saves. And we like that. We like that a lot. Because that means we don't have to worry about dying and having to do level over again because we lost all of our notes. But like I said, when we start getting to the harder levels, I'm definitely going to be using the save states that the Switch so kindly provides. Otherwise, I'll switch to the Xbox version and then, you know, it's cheating there too then, right? By that logic. But, I don't know. I'm actually kind of having fun playing it on the old 64 controller. The only issue with the Switch version of the N64 controller is that it's a slightly smaller. Just very slightly smaller. Otherwise, it's relatively, you know, one-to-one. Like, the buttons feel very similar. Although, maybe the trigger buttons, not the trigger, the L and R button might feel a little more loose than the other ones. But I think I am going to stop it here because I think this is a good point to call it. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed your time with me. Hopefully I can do another one of these quite soon. Alright, everyone have a good Memorial Day.